YouTubers? It's your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my latest movie review on the latest MCU movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. And before I get, huge shout out to my bro Travis for coming with me and just having a fun time with me. Much appreciated. Love you, bro. And also a huge shout out to my good friend Brady Harrelson for making my thumbnail, like the one you see on my video, for just helping me out and taking the time to do it for me. You rock, man. I really do appreciate it. And this newest MCU installment is about Deadpool just living his life and also just trying to be a normal person. And little does he know, the TVA asked him for his help to save the multiverse. And little does he know, he has to ask help from none other than Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman. And he honestly is going to be playing this role for a very long time. And what I can say about that is that these two don't really get along at first, but as the movie progresses, they learn that they really can get along with each other. But all I know is this movie was fantastic. It was fun. I really was laughing my ass off with this movie. And all I can say is this, all the MCU fans out there, you're definitely going to love this movie. There are a lot of cameos, a lot of Disney and Fox references, I can't say where, but also it's just a funny movie that everyone is going to enjoy, and we get to see a lot of stuff going down in this movie. I can tell you that much. You are not going to be disappointed with this movie. It's full of action, it's epic, and of course, we get to see Hugh Jackman come back as Wolverine. No one can play Wolverine like he can. He is the only Wolverine that we know and love. Let's get off to the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. The storyline itself, we see a lot of heartwarming moments in the movie, along with a bunch of funny comedic moments as well. They really did make sure that this movie was going to be the best movie of all time. True, some of the MCU movies are hit and a miss, especially since it's post-Endgame. Some of the movies and TV shows have been like bland and boring, but this definitely was worth my money. And I can say this, I really do hope we get to see more of Deadpool and Wolverine on the screen together. That is for sure a thing I want to see in future MCU movies. Another positive is the cast themselves. The actress that played Cassandra Nova, hopefully I got that right, was phenomenal. She played a great main villain in this movie, and I was really convinced with her role. I can say this about her. She is a talented actress. I can't remember the actress's name. I'm truly sorry. And also, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. This is the team up we actually all have been waiting for a very long time. And I can say this, these two have been friends for a very long time. And also, I was really happy to see these two team up as Deadpool and Wolverine. Ryan and Hugh, great job. Great job doing this movie. I honestly love how you two team up and honestly have good chemistry. Keep up the great work, you two. And I hope you guys get to come back in future MCU movies, as I said before. If you do, I will be so happy. Maybe we get to see you in the new Avengers movies. Who knows? That would be a real shocker and surprise if we did. And I can say this, these two are definitely the only Deadpool and Wolverine that we know and love. No one can replace them, and I mean no one. And we get to see a bunch of other familiar faces that I am not going to spoil. This is a spoiler-free review. I don't want to I don't want to spoil it for anybody because when you see it, you'll see what I mean. And also, another positive are the cameos and Deadpool breaking the fourth wall. It's Deadpool. Of course, he's gonna break the fourth wall. It's funny. It's appealing, and it's Deadpool. So yeah, he does a way better job at it than She-Hulk. No offense to all the She-Hulk fans out there. No offense, I love her, but Deadpool is the king of breaking fourth walls. He really is. And the cameos in this movie, there are a bunch, and a lot, and I mean a lot, and a bunch of cameos. There really are. There really are. There really are a bunch of cameos in this movie that I cannot spoil for you guys. When you see what I mean, you are going to be so surprised when you see these cameos. You'll be screaming. Most of the people in my theater that I went to go see this, when I went to go see with my bro, we were practically screaming and laughing. Some of the stuff, some of the theater was kind of not laughing, but some of them were. I was screaming my head off. I really was, and I might lose my voice probably the next morning. I don't know. But still, the cameos in this movie are so epic that I can't spoil it for you guys because I want you to see this movie for yourself and see what I mean. That's it for my positives, guys. On to the negatives. Zero negatives here. This movie was super funny and no problems with it whatsoever. I can say that with a satisfying face, as you can see. This was a fun movie that everyone is going to enjoy and have a blast with. And that's it for my positives and negatives, guys. On to my rant. Deadpool and Wolverine is the most greatest installment to the MCU. And now that Deadpool and Wolverine are officially a part of the MCU now, it's going to be a pretty interesting thing. For sure it is. And also, we get to see Deadpool make jabs at Disney and Fox every now and then. I'm not going to tell you where he does that because when you watch it, you'll see where he does it. And we also get to see a lot of familiar songs that we all grew up with. I can't spoil that for you guys either because when you hear these songs, you'll just start dancing in the movie. Dancing in the movie theater. I know I did. There was a familiar song in there that I really was dancing to. I really was. But we also get to learn about Wolverine's backstory in this movie too. And I can't spoil that for you either because his story is pretty. His backstory is kind of pretty sad. He really went through a lot of stuff in there, but I can't spoil it for you. It's kind of sad. That's all you need to know, guys. All you need to know. That's it. Yeah, but all in all, this movie is fun, entertaining. We get to see Deadpool and Wolverine fight like we seen in the trailers. So I was not really surprised by that because there are times where they just honestly don't get along with each other from time to time. But as the movie progresses, you see that they really do love being around each other. They really do. And all I can say is this. You're in for a fun time. Again, I know I said that, but this movie is interesting and epic. It's the first rated R MCU movie, and it is just going to be mind-blowing. When you see all these cameos and all these references and Deadpool breaking the fourth wall, you are in for a shock. You really are. I can say this. I am so happy I saw this movie, and I can say this with an honest, happy face. If you're a hardcore MCU fan like I am, I'm also repping my Deadpool shirt as well. If you're a hardcore Deadpool / MCU fan, definitely go see this movie. You are going to be in for a surprise. No joke. I was pretty blown away by this. You definitely are in for the best time ever with Deadpool and Wolverine. I can say that for a fact you are. And that's it for my rant, guys. On to the rating. Sorry, give me a minute. Give me 1 second. I give Deadpool and Wolverine a solid A plus. A solid A plus, because I love seeing Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine. Again, no one can play that role like he can. I really am looking forward to seeing his future in the MCU and where he goes from there, along with Deadpool as well. And Ryan Reynolds, again, as Deadpool, classic. I loved it. I am looking forward to seeing what the future holds for the both of them. And again, the cameos were fantastic. I cannot tell you about them because I don't want to spoil them for you. And also Deadpool breaking the fourth wall, which we know and love him for, along with just a bunch of other action scenes and epic moments in here. You are going to be so surprised and really blown away with who shows up in this movie. I sure as heck was. All I can say is this: be ready to have your minds blown, guys. You really are going to be super surprised with this. I know I was. Definitely go see this movie. It is a must. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of Deadpool and Wolverine. Subscribe, and because, guys, again, my goal for my YouTube channel is to reach up to 500 subscribers. Help me out by sharing this, by honestly sharing my channel with everybody. And also share the video as well. And press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.